one major story I don't pay me per se yenya bre ewo ho the issue of Galamsey. Galamsey ewonsem ena mpese yedi nkomo kakra na afei yetimi ekoyanim ewo sansem no eho ni nyina no Ministry or Minister for Lands and Natural Resources Honorable Emmanuel Amakofibua ninsembia ode atuja. The Minister for Lands and Natural Resources Emmanuel Amakofibua has directed the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations, NIMOS, their task force to deal ruthlessly with illegal miners as the government intensifies its fight against Galamsey. He reiterated the administration's determination to end illegal mining, describing it as a national security threat that demands urgent and decisive action. Speaking at the deployment of NIMOS task force in Sunyani yesterday, Mr. Boa stressed that the team has the support of President John Dramani Mahama. Quote, the fight against illegal mining is not going to stop, and every measure at the presidency is going to be used. I charge you with a profound sense of duty and patriotism. Any recalcitrant who enters these zones is not only a trespasser, but also an enemy of the state. You are to be firm, resolute, and ruthless. You will take no obstructive intrusion from any big man. Remember, the biggest man in Ghana is the president, and he is the one who has sent you. Unquote. Yes, I say, yan river bodies, yan forest, they declare no security zones. Yan forest, any river bodies, a security zone. Na Franco, declaration ya de amen. Ena na mehwa de kakra bi ewo ho. We ye ensemo a Minister for Lands and Natural Resources Honorable Emmanuel Amakofibua Brana one National Anti-Illegal Mining Operation NIMOS say the din the ya de o NIMOS no about we the no buy everywhere everybody na here there Galam stop Bibri we so no the first year or the NIMOS aba nti ya ko yanim no na di no ba ya de o sade no na mo adwuma pa ese so mo ye de e be wi akire no ntimi nye and the ministers they said your forest the river bodies no security zones enti se omo a sabre enra ye ya mamre nyina gya omo kwan no omo kore se e be boy forest eni ye nsuo eho ban o se omo koi omo kan hu se o man no omo kwa kokon ama no obi a obe trespass bia they should deal with the person. Said the baby to abomia end the illegal mining or say a national security threat. And then they should do all that they can. Now obi obe trouble be so a big man bia no mo kan the Ghana the big first big man no and the president so na asmo mo so mo koye sa adwuma mo kwa koye. And they should take no for an answer. And they should deal ruthlessly. The words are used to be no. They should deal ruthlessly with anybody. Our Bernard say that I say Obi Bernard say obey illegal mining. I will show the forest or you're an enemy of the state. So they should be firm on that person. They should be resolute on that person. And they should be ruthless with any panel. And only in Samoa, Sabri, Ababetuja, Yebisa, whether this time around, NIMOS a Juma Baby ye and now saying it. Franco Babi again.
Over. Now, if you look at a lot of Ghanaians, they have thrown in the towel because they feel and think that we are paying for Baba money so. And one major problem of Ghanaians is about illegal mining. Now, Obasan is one. After I said J.A. Kofo free office, John Evans Atamos takes over. And that day, if you look at the facial expression of John Evans Atamos, and the fast or Kasa, no, Babia Deniki Kakono, nobody is having a problem with mining. We are not talking about people who are doing responsible mining, but we are talking about people who are doing irresponsible mining. Me catch you say, if you look at the political parties, only you'll be benefited. Because if you look at the NPP in opposition, the kind of campaign that they did against the NDC and say, they are going to solve the illegal mining in Galamsey, a lot of people bought into it. Akufo-Addo did his best, but his best wasn't enough. And now he can't be said, do baby at the interministerial committee by anti-gallant stop by tax force, who do be by. But the problem is, now they don't call Akufo-Addo and call for the baby, people even label them to even doing Galamsey. A do baby, I say, if you look at campaigns in the new patriotic party, they are doing illegal mining. And the NDC should take you over. Also, Kasaya no catches and go point at them. Now, some about Kunyana, they are going to make sure they are going to fight against illegal mining. They are going to make sure that Galamsey, I say in Suono, they are going to fight against it. Or let me take you back. Now, why I on the 25th of July 2011? Now, listen to Professor John Evans Atamos. Atamos registered his displeasure about illegal mining. He talks about the effect of illegal mining. Now, if you look at 4th of August 2011, Mills come back into the picture again. And one almost said Mills angered by harmful effects of Galamsey. And the blue baby, His Excellency John Evans Atamos, registered his displeasure to the illegal miners by saying, illegal mining now more than M1 against me to a permanent. But because of politics, majority of Ghanaians, we cannot speak the truth. There be some who come. No credit down there say cannot credit. Then people are looking at political affiliation in political colors. And I know what would Koboy, Uti and Sama, Dr. Yi characters and Penemoka, a chance we are sitting on a time bomb. We are at a crossroad. A day is coming, we are going to import water. A day is coming, over here. 14 years now. There's one story every month, every day we talk about. It's about illegal mining. Now, if you look at some most, and on the 4th of August 2011, every 2011, Babesi close to 2 decades, every blessed day, every blessed man, we talk about illegal mining. Why? Because inform what to me, say they have to fight against illegal mining. They don't take it serious. And nobody say MPP are Canada or NDC are Canada. One John Evans at your friend John Dramani Mama was even doing his campaign and telling Ghanaians they have to vote for him to come to power. Or say, Oba in Swana near say I am BC Basano, they are going to clean it. And Pampa, a lot of Ghanaians bought into the idea, bought the product of John Dramani Mama, especially in fighting against illegal mining or Galamsey. If you look at 8 months of His Excellency John Dramani Mama, ever taking over as the president, when it comes to Galamsey, for me, the president was born who didn't do baby. There are other sectors, other areas at the president born home. But when it comes to illegal mining, one, even in terms of coordination, I have a problem with it. Now I will come and say, say, if you look at IGP tax force or tax force or they are and they are telling them to go back. Over here, under John Dramani Mama, blue water, why I say there be in go for IGP in go for where still we cannot solve the problem. Still the kind of problem that we are going through about illegal mining, we can't solve them. And I never quite say these politicians know those people who are doing the illegal mining, they know them. After the death of Omane Boamon, listen to Okuja Blackwa. Way the 14th of August 2025. Now about 5:55 p.m. Helicopter tragedy aftermath. Mahama resolved to ruthless deal with Galamsey. Time and now Wokase. Some paying for we send man be and found one are hono. And Okuja Tobe catcher said the president of the republic say Omakosia cabinet meeting. Now they are going to tackle Galamsey ruthlessly.
Okay.
Offer. Asema papa you can I want to ask. And it's our security zone no. So be ko also kwa illegal mining. Omo kwa something body to ana.
Me that say meba when someone trespasses say security zone what happens? We'll get to that. Mahmoud Kabori Kasamafo Edema, the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources. Mahmoud, good morning.
Good morning, Brackety.
Mahmoud, na where there?
Adom Mompaibo, Awe Suka, Yugu Suka Kraka.
Yeda Yankopon ase. Me are very sure say weekend now was Sunyani minister.
That's right.
Chemu weekend ijumade poti ben na money 9 months for no edi ye no na yentiase ye.
Brackety, my memoir about son of pay when we pamphlet na memfa ntia mu oduro hombrase mu ma watifo no ahwefo no pay. Ono edi odi dwumade kese wo lotion. Eno kre na no ifiada na dwumade bi a ekoso e wo sunwan be ye ne na wotwe. Yede ni nyina ba na wiye dwumade ben. National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat Trinity friend Nimus. Unim say na no me no ka ho asem say Nimus na nye civilian grouping. Nemu may amalgamation of all security agencies. Say ikrum ha bambo dwuma ku ahodo no ye yi mrema ne mrabawa. Afri ba bia ka omo bom. Say won na wonim die no wo papa no a ombetumi aboa me yatusa wa how yase. And some say proceed to years from Cochain, Australia, na NIB, National Investigative Bureau, Nentity, so airs from Cochain, National Narcotic Control, and National Security Officer, and 30 years from Cochain, Immigration Officer. Then who be here say, Omunina, Yayi, Omufriman from Manfraka, Omoboom, Omukushia, no, Omuhu training, now or tree, so that there will be that jailing and chemistry. Tax ahead no omo kwa o meeting ayabom edisa me man fato ho dia te said Thomas Partey wo England we were ha na blaster wo match so bi amra ekuhia ba bi nye training kakra ne ntie ho ase ansana ye de animu akogina oku na anim se o my Ghana sa pepepe na ekoso ewo sunwan a nyame nchade ajebo na no fieda and the by constituting the first phase and our first batch of 357 men and women of our security forces are omo ena ni manimu ya na some can say na wotri ya mu aban be now a strategic deployment into certain forest reserves and your water bodies na sa deployment no cost we pay then automatically sa mi eba be security zone wa and say will be a trespassing.
And see, also when are they going to be deployed?
If your name is now then they should be done with the deployment.
Okay. Yeah. When you describe a place as a security zone, then what happens? And they say security zones are usually places of national interest. Just a micro be potting or either there are properties there, either there are confidential information is being near you describe a particular place as a security zone. Now, if you are declaring our forests and river bodies as security zones, what happens, Mahmoud?
I think it goes beyond just property. It also goes to confirm the safety issues in that area. Until now, I look at a crash bar. It was a command. It was sentimental. But here, Sabia, a cotoing by Quincy for Ecohogina was declared as security zone until further notice. And then, you're quite brutal to your manager Paddy. Samson and Sua and Subontia Hodu Krumano, or mining in Niger. Now, if you say, be a drone, and Dumadia, in the Ghana full be, or model for repenti, or Mudi or Samia, it has a potential of triggering a national safety and health concern. I mean, it has a potential because, and then you know, because a bracket here, I was having to say, ya shots here, one would do my dino, Mudino, as in Sanso, the brave fire Pomodina from. And unti na aban who to me be a so case a had ye, mo be a room, aha, mo be a raha, mo be an faha. As a way a bit to me, a buani ye na ya bohom by for ya TSC and ye chimba. So, security zones said ye, untimi rabaras and conante bachelor, untimi any other security zone conante bachelor. Same thing. And they say quite brutal to be declared. No. And in Subontia, ye can want him. Ubi any who quite sɛ ɔkɔnante wɔ bakyere sɛbi yɛse tete no nanka yɛse wei asɔneɛ dan so obi anwura mu titi so mmaa kora nwura mu wowura mu a deɛ wobɛhunu no ɛno yɛ woa wasɛm wowura mu na wamma a ɛno yɛntumi nkɔbisa obiara nti wohwɛ Nigeria movie ne yɛ tete movie a yɛse kwabrɛto bi the evil forest nti meka ma Ghanafoɔ ate aseɛ paa deɛ ɛne that state of declaring yɛ kwabrɛto no security zone no kyerɛ sɛ ɛsɛ wɔkora akɔyɛ evil forest a well, ya so branch na wuram no wa ma menye so se wasi etimi ko bisa ban bia ana se osoafo bia said the minister kan no obi bia e be hia no ho no ye hwe no as a common trespasser e be hu no as an enemy of state na ushi o man mu ni nyina atamfo a bia wo se ye den ne ye no ye den the be kwan wo se ye den fa so no ye den fa so in the interest of the state.
Are we going to win this war?
Brackety, we are winning the war, but enye dakuro juma. Na no me no kasa make you asutre se adarma bru. Edua edin fia dua na ya hia no, otena no dakuro enye yi. The decay has festered. Sa cartel no has grown bigger. Into you need multi-pronged strategies. Or say always a step ahead of them. And unti ama diabaino aba. Na ye jidi sense as say where they are. It's not a finality. It's not an end in itself. We believe it's a means to an end. There's the need to revise the strategy and bring more stricter enforcement in the interest of the state and the Ghanaian people. No, hey, idea be no jidie say sansi say we sustaining for even 2 months. The be tangible results are. Say
I
pray. He is within the right to speak out of pain and out of passion for love for country. So say because I'm a minister Krampuno. Brackety say any the advocacy person or that national kia dandano. Menya nanki adasori krano. Now there is nothing like Galamsey. He didn't come off from. Enti at the Ubia Kumaso said the dance and travel with the same Minia Penny Franco. That's all in penny for to say Catholic Bishops Conference. That's the church for to say UTAG for Kumaso. Coalition against anti-illegal mining. But Mamin can't ensure cry no for flooding and cry. So Abawi have shown the political will, have shown the needed commitment, is putting in place the needed measures. Say Galamsey will be a thing of the past. Say, measure both governments based on output. Because the timelines are even different.
Okay.
But I want Domama Aban to be measured based on the commitment and the political will. If in the last 8 years, Urafempo Boatin report to Cranky, to me referring to my Yoko said a nay, Urama referring the party phobia my Yoko, any other investigative bodies are. That alone, Bachelor said, Sabi, one way Cambusia Humpo, any actual Mabusi, and a Wawea Hono, Udiagra Asemeto. It could have deterred people. And so, I but Yabamu, but that was not what we voted for. Say Yamrani Abamubu. We voted to fix the problem. And we are doing everything humanly possible. Say we win this battle of our lifetime. Nagana for Mutuma Perfra. And no Rama Buabe Minister Caretaker for Environment. That Trakoma Attorney General. Say LI 2462. Anyantua. Gana for so many in home. Then you know I cassette. They say no. Ebema will be crack on no so Quabrutumu Skakoko Tua. And ya Attorney General here. Na Emra and Twasibi also was ever. A mamreni a money be on ye. Number 7 for Tanasia, young Fanco. I won't come free and Mramua. And Mekay and Mra beam say, Obi to me, sorry, so pursue could to Galco. I will quite brutum. Ye win in a Yaboquai no home by any show no home by Yamaya Tiasi. any chilima ebeba.
Okay. It's my prayer, say this time around. Naimos Jumano, a bit we are successful. Because you see, this is not the first time as a country. And yenya bodies be to say ya illegal mining. It didn't make us say, but this time around, I pray that a bit we are successful. Now at the end of the day, a bit we are but me a group of people are meaning say Omwama sa fight we I diama ye pano moi. When I say moi, I mean politicians. Mo and a mama illegal mining fight I ding ediamaying as a country. Some momo beti muwase. Na mom ye who say a national canker and that we should fight it as such. Nemum enye a political fight. Se party be na enya enti media me opposition. Let me take advantage over it near there. Mahmoud, what I'm saying is that any young baby I've made ever since I started by me say it affects everybody. What baby I was here and found. But hey, hold on, give yourself some few years. You will cry. Yeah, can when the Ghana Water Company report to timidity of water levels ne adie no more can no more chena omo dams are being shut any idea. What it means is that a wake up call for all of us. So I'm pleading with you. You are the one I'm talking to. Did I make it me you know? I am pleading with you as a politician. So you people should back off. With more politics now, more sa ade we no. If ankoye sa na mo ye mo adwen se mo be continue like that well. Ye nyina. So me dey make akra meti aka no ho no e dey ache
no. Me da bebre. Say view now hold a good number of this a good section of the Ghanaian population holds same view. In fact, there is a school of thought who believes that cartel doesn't even end with just politicians. The cartel ahemfo bi wom. Cartel ye wo asori mpanyinfo bi wom. Cartel ye wo nsentwerefo bi wom. Cartel ye wo adoctafo bi wom. Is a big cartel. Na ubisa nsentwereni a ose menka ho. Ubisa manyoni a ose menka ho. Ubisa ohene a ose menka ho. Eni afi hwan na ye. And that is why it's okay. Civilian will not front this battle again. Sabi nyo konkura ni amabi ana manfo frozen antokwa na srafo na nkonko boahwe a na srafo ya na okurum ha bambofo ya na okuru and this time around they should front it. But the mama hunu say sabi eson sabi ekronto esono akoko ni kra na esono obreku kra no one minister ekasa no otiasemo kan o say ye nyina yesi yanka hunti na akona edin. You are tasked to find who that person is. And you take no obstructionist or from any big man. It is a cooperation. Now will be a for me a big man, when I regional minister, as Sumasi, when I'm your DC as Sumasi, when I'm your NDC chairman as Sumasi, when I'm your Hina Sumasi, when I'm your software Sumasi, when I'm your financier Sumasi, to help me all those people. The only big man that you're recognizing is the president of the land. And also now empower this team to fight and win for us. And unless, of course, they overpower us, which I believe nobody can overpower the security troops now you're deploying. And media make us why so crying. Meaning said the abo waka no pe bia do hu sunsun anu osuru. But the man fronting this battle, he's unstoppable. He's incorruptible, he's uncompromising, and he's determined to win this battle of our lifetime. Not for himself, but for posterity. For your mother, a woman with deformities. For your so I say, for your quiet to I say, and for the general Ghanaian people. Right.
Medase Mahmoud, Nyamisha on a person here, Dinkomo.
me that's me bring I mean come home no aduma pa mo ye.
Okay. Mahmoud Kabori, a spokesperson, Edema Lands and Natural Resource Minister, that is a menino yedin komo ewa ene anope no.
Of what in Komo. Now, this is the official mouthpiece, me boy.
Yeah.
And then some more can be, we take it to be official record.
Of course.
Your kabia. Me, he has given me another certain kind of faith. Utianin some more can or patcher say, if you look at the sector minister for lands and natural resources, why you ready so person or kusadi we. Now, offer me know you are doing to a certain kind of point. Say, idea way no offer. It's not about theoretical and yet theory. And too pragmatic, too practical. Yo, Kuma, His Excellency and another don't go for the Nakumya to so catch say, even so one time President Pun will be dear near 2 illegal mining as here, obey 2. May say it was a political talk. I could find Nankasan in illegal mining when you to us, but you went for a second term. Of our sentence one, Obaka maybe a chum on the 14th of March 2018. Or when did it Joe Usuka Sembi, Eka Seba, be not really got mine. No, it's either we go for a shoot or okay, or of our guys. A month for went against this particular man. And says the name some work cano and no say, Ade, it be a breadwinners of the family, this animal, then we'll make this kind of statement. But to a point, I agree with the man saying, we are talking about illegal mining. Illegal mining as some account. You're not talking about small scale mining or legal mining. Illegal mining. But they can't catch yourself, Professor Mills in 2011 cried. Because of shame, so instead of capability level, no, any attaching so na air cost now, that you was soon. Because he told us about the Aneka Kono and washi. Now, His Excellency John Dramani Mama, but a year or 1 home day, or persuade me to us here. Where? As some who can in your father. Now, if you look at Nkofoye Galamsey, yeah, both NPP and NDC, they know them. Omun Nkofoye Galamsey, no, they know them. Anyashi, the NPP knows where ye Galamsey, NDC for him where ye Galamsey. But they are quite a say, instead of them to go after them to set an example has become problematic. What tell me and he has given me faith this particular morning. Who take a body in summer orca, a choice of the sector minister in Yabi offer. Now no make countries with 288 forest reserve. A move 44 is under serious attack. A move 9 now His Excellency said they're not Galamsey for na afano. Or Maka Konchediaba. You see hectares of land I say 5,252. If Empire Bria, they should fight for Ghanaians. Where now no Dr. Sampine Kasafara ho. So she metallic boy here go man for jam man for mojam because of illegal mine milk no ma. See any bre pass per se to Galamsey bet me to Galamsey. But the one problem is a sense empire no ankasa nko for money more and I thought that the kind of promise and pressure they give them when they are in opposition, the kind of luxurious and mouth-watering things they tell them, or mobile bamba they're ready to hit them and it will expose them. And what take about the offer? I said there is hope. But media they be out to me for some cry say offer her. See now boy what that political commitment to fight against illegal offer. You bet to us you. Say now boy and near break. Say I don't care about a second term. I don't care about a third term. I'm thinking about the welfare and the interest of the ordinary Ghanaian. You bet to us you.
They said Nankanyamia a president of that sort. But be it is here. Uncle for
media may say His Excellency John Dramani. My money comes to Galamsey matters on convincing me. Now in the post
yes. Debate to me when a president decides I care less about this time already he's not going
majority of Ghanaian president they will prefer so we free about the party that's what about that's why the NPP will tell you they want to break the 8 and this will tell you they want to delay the 8 and but His Excellency John Dramani took the party from power to opposition. He doesn't want to leave a legacy of a say free what or send the party message opposition where of a day where you and too serious and too bad. That mean on them. She na woka ho asem de kire me. Na me se kwanya akon we. Utieba padata. Amamfa wo ho pensuano. Yeso kwa central region about 2 tests and so amono no. Now machine and answer dam no close no. Go to other areas and other jurisdictions. A lot of people are crying. Yeso ya humate kwa to aba de mampanyifo. Someone you ho. Now make sure so you bring out policies a bit me aboa. Am Ghana to fund into a podiafra. We vote for them. Instead of them to make sure some more they care less about us. And to me, the only way to plate me to coin. Benano pay Wunyaka boy has given me hope. So the West Yakan was saying, Sasam pay you for you, or much more cry year. Every 2 or 3 months, we could see an answer, we will see some changes. Offer, I'm putting a certain kind of pressure, and I'm telling the minister for lands and natural resources. So they buy their master Brabin what one is about Galamsey. Men I know also because sooner who they doesn't convince me. I didn't say Usu. The reason why I do want to when you soon as a Usu. Make sure you have to work. Yeah, you know be so yeah, and I know Kabod, you are listening. I'm daring you and your boss. They may catch him now. Say convince every Ghanaian. Mama Ghana ni be say you are going to fight against illegal mining. Majority of the people are going through problems. There be nyansu no of an anu me video bi. Now here's a man for sense so just to the so. Now Galamsey who particles na film. This is what we are expecting from the government. Now me talk with the trouble konenia bread and no mama muko meeting and some his excellency can say now he's going to fight Galamsey as if there's no tomorrow. If the president is really serious, where we don't need years, we don't need months, you can fly them out and make sure say over here konyaku water plant to where and so fee. Now if you are some mines in your mieda,
it has been shut down.
Mines in your mieda. And kwafone wo ho no.
So it been treaty.
Good. Of
what amount of money we will need to treat this water?
Me say, now no World
to
Bank
make it drinkable.
Of a World Bank in 2019, no, say, you have $450 million US. Say about things with any. Now what the World Bank 2025, I'm say, you have 1.4 billion US as a 20 better. And I keep on asking myself, and to my pan yet say. So here's a month for bread prints one, Ebia to Kumas, what you may say, and found. Now Galamsey, no, it is coming. Kaka santri ji ha manfo to bi ne sa no ma no se nana your friend say John Mama ne abre pa over here won dey ya the be ya ne say on me dey me hwani say maybe a big man in the party an influential person is doing illegal mining and agenda all you know you're chilling the full glare of the camera you see you're prosecuting nipa no and nana dan kwa kufu adum go and check you see a man for a larger proportion send you prosecute you here now Kofi Amabo amabai no do send you prosecute you Yeni abrepa one case wadam free or say Dr. Tepi. Out then ask them wadam free paper. What you want to be?
Debbie.
Yeah, me na ni bre your catcher almost and crabby. I know what bara so muko wi and crabby ni sa
no. Friday they mean crana say no.
And na me bi sa no. Go check kabora say I want to ask them. So the influential and the big person no more NDC ni mu. I said the Attorney General has referred the matter and want something to say. Why don't you briefing us? Because it's of public interest. Because of her I didn't NDC for you. The same thing MPP for you. Do you know why? If you look at the NPP, one another down kwa kufa mobile cast Galamsey yen stop no. A group baby I said the woman organizer of the NPP or illegal man fakai. Question excavators makuma John Wadu so no nya Galamsey. But some kochi MPP ni machina. He goes there to intervene. This is a decision by cabinet. And the NPP group baby they were doing illegal man no crab akope. I want to ask His Excellency John Dramani Mama. Made Christo dim parachaw. Okay. Name call for a illegal man or cheap in Aquaco to say they should brief us.
Franco, Medasi Aquaco is saying.